The source will be this thermostat that is connected to a Vaillant boiler. This EMF meter measures nothing at all. That's not so good, is it? This device also measures nothing, not even right on top of the cable. This Greenly device does detect electric fields here, but it's a very annoying device and very limited in feedback. The Cornet isn't detecting much here. But it clearly measures electric fields close to the cable. But it's not easy to figure out if it reacts to the pulsing or not. This device does not have a sound function for electric fields. The Semprotec does measure electric fields here. Its reaction is slow, which makes it easy to read, but it has no alternative way of providing feedback like some other EMF devices can. It looks like it doesn't provide information about the pulsing. It doesn't have a true sound function. Its sound function is just an annoying beep. The jumping values don't seem to match with the pulsing here. But closer to the cable, the needle and the level bar provide feedback about the pulsing. I think it was easier to miss the pulsing in standard electric mode. It definitely looks like it detects pulsing. And close to the cable it does detect pulsing as well. This device does not have a true sound function though. It looks like it does detect pulsing. Because this device has no sound function, and because of the bigger steps with the LEDs, this pulsing may go unnoticed if you aren't looking for this. Here, close to the cable, it is easier to spot. When doing a grounded measurement for dirty electricity, it can detect pulsing 4 inches away. Without the telephone pickup coil, it is easy to miss this though. Because this device does not have a true sound function. In normal electric mode, this device does not give feedback about the pulsing in this area. In its standard electric mode, it does detect pulsing right on top of the cable. A small distance from it, it looks like it can barely detect it, and without the telephone pickup coil you would not realize there is pulsing. It is not that easy to spot here. You may as well think it's just some fluctuation of the device or something. When grounded and right on top of the cable, it looks easier to spot. At a small distance, it's easy to miss though. We know from the telephone pickup coil that there is pulsing, but at this distance you might not notice with this device. The best devices in giving feedback about this pulsing are the eSMOS Spion devices.